So we just observe the first digits. Think about the first digits in the pattern. If you take the first, consider the first digits, how does the pattern look like? Is it okay? Does it look like this?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know the logic for this pattern, no?
Yeah, ma'am.
So what is the next number now? In this pattern we printed only one digit. Now if I put a question mark, what will be the second digit beside the first? Beside every digit, what will be the second digit? Can you identify it? At any point, just put a question mark, you'll get an idea. If you have already printed this pattern, one
Plus one.
digit plus 1, whatever you just printed here, if it is J, then the next digit beside that will be printed as.
J plus one.
So in that we are printing how many digits here in every point. At every point you are printing two digits. If first one is J, second is automatically considered as,
J plus one.
in the loop already you have an idea. The J loop will start with
0.
0 to 3. 0, counting goes from 0
I.
to 3. That's what I. So it starts always at 0, but it will stop at I and J plus plus. So based on that, because J starts at 0, stops at 3 for the first time, starts at 0, stops at 2, starts at 0, 1 and 0, 0. So it is changing, ending is changing. Ending is changing from 3 to 1, 0. So here I values can be taken as, the ending values are nothing but we said J will stop at ith value. So ith value is
0.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this clear or any confusion?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay. One more pattern. So this is 0, 5. Shashikala, you try. I'll just explain practice the basic concept by that.
Okay, ma'am.
Practice, you know this logic or you know this logic?
Yes, ma'am.
This you have already know. Can you tell me quickly this logic?
I is equals to 1.
No. First write it in this manner. What is printed you first identify. Is it a constant value printed in a line or is it a different
Different
value?
value.
Different value. So that means inner loop value. If it's same means you are printing the outer loop. If it's different means inner loop value. Because wherever I am present in this line does not change. It's line 1 only. But I will say I am standing in line 1, column 1. I am standing again in line 1, column 2. Line 1, column 3. So whenever I want to identify the position wise what is printed, we have to check is it the same value getting printed or different value. If it's printed something like this, that means you are printing which numbers at every column? Line number, the outer loop value. I'll have to explain anyhow, just see. So we are printing J. These are my J values. See, if I have to print this pattern only, forget about these things. If I have to print 1 to 4, how will we write the program? Print J starting from which value?
1. J equal to
Less than or equal to
4.
then J plus plus. And now if I make it thrice, I make the same thing thrice. What is the only thing we have to do? Whatever it is, we have to do it for 3 times. So put the whole thing inside another loop, which will be running for how many times?
3 times.
3 times. So in this place, if I write I, what will be printed on the screen?
1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 3.
Yeah. So that is understood now. If I'm looking at the pattern and it's different values, that means I'm printing J.
1 2
Yeah.
3 times.
Now, if I say something like this, we are printing I or J first. Is it ith value printed on the line, on any line, particular line, or is it jth value?
I's values.
If you look at any particular line, is it 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 4 4?
J values.
J value. And J value starts, just look at every line. In every line, I'm saying these are all J's values only. These are also J's values. Check in line 1. What is the beginning value of J?
1
Ending value is also 1. Now go to the next line. Check what is the beginning value of J?
1
1. Ending is 1 or is it increased? Ending is same or it's changed?
change.
And here, third line, what is the beginning?
1
So can I say J value always started from which number?
1
1. But is it ending at the same number? Like in this pattern, here it was started from 1 to 4. Second line also 1 to 4. Third line also 1 to 4. It was fixed 1 to 4. But here is it fixed 1 to 4? Or is it a variable?
variable.
Yes, so we'll just take the help of I variable. I'll say that it is dependent on the line number. If I'm standing in the line 1, J's value will be only 1. If I'm in the line 2, I'll print 2J, 2 values. If I'm in line 3, so I'm stopping at line number count or the ith value. So if I is 1, the loop will stop at 1. If I is 2, loop will stop at 2. So I'm making it a variable dependent, outer variable dependent. Okay. So what could be the I values according to this?
1
1 to
4.
yeah, these are my I values. You can understand. Ending values are all can be used like a I values. Right? So these kind of programs I taught on those two, I think 2 to 3 classes you missed, I think, Captain.
2 classes I missed.
Yeah, in that only we did a lot of questions actually. Because it's easy and very quickly we can learn. Just go through today and tomorrow on the through that recordings. You have a doubt, you send me. Maybe tomorrow also doesn't matter. You can send me WhatsApp any doubts are there. But you finish those recordings first. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Did you finish this? Shashikala, you have done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What should be the values?
Mm. Each column is different pattern, ma'am. Like J plus 1 in first column, J plus 2.
Okay. Just see what are the values printed. Two values are printed. How do they look like? check the first value. Is it different or is it same?
Same.
So if it is same means I'm printing which number? Is it J or I?
I.
Yes, I. Second number is same or different?
Or different.
So is it J or I?
J.
So J. So first is a fixed value, second is a different value, and J starts from which number? I starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. We can observe that. Okay?
Yes,
I's values are 0 to
0 to 3 less than or
3 and I plus plus. And J values, are they beginning at 0 or they are beginning at, check, different values?
I plus 1.
I plus 1. So it is purely dependent on the ith value. That's it.
Ending with 4.
Ending with. So I think you are pretty good in the patterns, right? You don't have any doubts, no?
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
send tomorrow few different difficult questions. Maybe today by night I'll send you. Pratik,
Okay.
you try the recordings and you send me the doubts, whatever doubts you have. Fine? So I'll stop the session today here. On Monday we'll resume the session. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.